What's up, guys? Tuga here, back again with another episode of my Nations United NHL 16 GM Mode series, and today it is the Season 3 Playoffs Round 1 matchup against the Winnipeg Jets. We had a very strong season, overcame them after trailing Dallas and Winnipeg for pretty much the entire season. This is the team that has managed to overcome and finish with our highest finish yet, really, through the first 3 seasons. Defensively, obviously, we're still pretty weak. That's a very strong top pairing, and actually, Yossi should probably be on that side. It is a pretty strong top pairing, not much of a future in the bottom 4, aside from Colin Fontana. So obviously, we have to work to improve that down the line. But Christos Gudlevskis has lived up to his potential thus far, and hopefully, of course, you can't see the stats because it's the playoffs, but hopefully he can actually deliver here in the playoffs. But now it's time to see just who exactly the Winnipeg Jets still have that allowed them to finish with 47 wins on the season. We know Ondrej Pavelec is still there. We have them beat in offensive rating. Easy for me to say. They have us beat in defense. Obviously, Byfuglien is their captain, and I'll be intrigued to see who else they still have. But I'm not sure what to think. I mean, obviously coming into the playoffs last year against Vancouver, pretty confident. I'm not sure if I feel the same way. But here we go. Top line, Kyle Connor with Mark Scheifele and Blake Wheeler. Jesus Christ, Scheifele and Wheeler are absolute monsters. My God. Second line, Brendan Tanev with Brian Little and Matthew Pearl. That is a very good second line. Third line, Joel Armia is there for some reason. You could probably have someone a little bit better there. Let's see. Can we take a look at his stats? Only 16 points in 28 games. So questionable. Maybe there's an injury. He is with Adam Lowry, now in 85, and Nick Patan, now in 85. And the fourth line is Drew Stafford, Patrick Berglund, and Scott Kosmachuk. That is a very good fourth line. That's a very good team in general. I'm actually surprised we were able to beat them in the standings. They have some very, very talented players. Defensively, it's Eunice Brodin with Kevin Shattenkirk. Wait a minute, is Byfuglien injured? Dustin Byfuglien is injured. Oh my God. And they have Thomas Vanek as well, who hasn't been playing. But Dustin Byfuglien's hurt, and we're going to have to see for how long. That is huge for us. Regardless, the top line is Brodin and Shattenkirk. Would probably normally be Byfuglien and Shattenkirk, which is insane. Second pairing is Morrissey and Myers, a very good second pairing. And the third pairing is Nelson Nogier with Jacob Trouba. Pretty damn good. I'm surprised Trouba is still only an 84 overall. But on paper, I can't deny it. I think they have a better team than we do. I really do. Hellebuck and Pavelec, both 86 overall. Hellebuck is apparently the starter. This is not going to be an easy series. Any confidence, even like the last shred of confidence I may have had left, is completely out the window after seeing their team. Because, man, that's a good fucking lineup. Let's be honest here. That is a damn good lineup, though. At their report, how long is Byfuglien? And Byfuglien is out for the entire playoffs with a concussion. That is a devastating blow for the Jets, and hopefully we can take advantage with their captain on the shelf. Let's find out. Game 1 here in Minnesota. Let's do this. First period goes the way for the Jets. That wasn't English, but Nick Patan gets the only goal of that first period. Second period, can we turn it around? We cannot. It's still 1-0 here as we go into the third. Patan's lone goal has Winnipeg on top, but Anze Kopitar ties it, potentially shorthanded. 5-on-3 power play, and Mark Scheifele gets on the board. We have a power play ourselves now, and Drew Stafford scores. Lovely. We're down 3, and Jesus, it's, well, this has gone sour pretty quick, hasn't it? Kyle Connor and Drew Stafford, 10 seconds apart. Put a fork in them. They're done. We lose game 1, 4-1. A devastating 3-minute stretch. And there goes our chances of winning that first game. Wheeler with 3 points, 3 assists, is the first star of the game. And that did not go as I would have hoped, to say the least. But we can still turn it around. Obviously, the series is still very young, and we'll go right here into Game 2 and hope that we can have a little bit of a better defensive performance. First period of Game 2, and once again, the Jets walk away after the first 20 minutes with the lead. It is Mark Scheifele with the goal. Second period, can we turn it around? And we do. Matt Zuccarello getting the goal. It's been a rough season for him. We're really going to need him to contribute here if we're going to have a chance. So right now, it sets up this third period. Scheifele and Zuccarello with the goals. We have a power play early on, and we can't get the goal. 5 minutes into the period, we still only have, well, now 17 shots, but it was looking rough. Patan scores on Grubauer. Connor scores on Grubauer. Why is Grubauer in? Is Godlewski's hurt? And just regardless, what is up with us just surrendering quick goals? Kyle Connor is an asshole. He just, misery compiler, Kyle Connor. And we lose Game 2 by the score of 3-1, and we are down 2-0 in the series. You're not going to get to see the 3 stars because the menu's glitched out. But yeah, we are down 2-0 or 2-0 in this series as we head to Winnipeg. And I don't think that Godlewskis is hurt. I haven't seen anything about it, so that's good, but also not. Like I don't know what happened. That's been happening a lot in the past few series that we've done, whether with the Islanders or here with the Minnesota Wild. Godlewskis has had a real rough go of it. Grubauer hasn't been much better. I think we got to go with the goalie who gives us the best chance to win, so we're going to call up Ludovic Weber. Just kidding, although that would probably help us out. I don't really know what we could change at this point. I think we're just simply outmatched. I'm going to swap these two for the hell of it. I got no choice. I got to leave everything the same. Like, we have our team optimized in a way that I feel gives us the best chance to win. But even without Dustin Byfuglien, I think Winnipeg is just a better team. And what can I say? What can I say? I think we're done for. But it's only Game 3. We have a chance to turn it around here in Winnipeg. So let's do this. First period, let's see how it goes. And we are scoreless. That's a nice change. Second period, can we turn it around? It's a goal apiece. Niederreiter and Kyle Connor. Jesus Christ, stop scoring. My God. Third period, though, goal apiece. Can we manage to not give up 2 or more goals in a third period for the first time in this series? We're being outshot. And Brian Little scores on Godlewskis. We are down 2-1 with 6.5 minutes to go, and I'm not liking our chances. Kopitar, if you want to wake up right about now. Oh, Captain, my Captain. Nope, man, we're done. We're fucked. We lose Game 3 by the score of 2-1, and the Minnesota Wild. Godlewski's had a good game. We just can't beat Connor Hellebuck. The Minnesota Wild are now on the verge of being eliminated in the first round yet again. We ended the regular season, with the exception of the blowout loss to Dallas, on a pretty good run of games, and that is completely meaningless because we are all but screwed. There's no way I could see us winning 4 straight games against the Jets here. I'm just trying to think if there's anything we can do with the lineup. That second line has just been getting their asses handed to them. That third line's been getting their asses handed to them. That fourth line has been getting their asses handed to them. So, with that said, can Reeder play center? Yes, he can. We'll put Jannik Hansen up here on the second line. And fuck it. Just fuck it. I want to get this over with. I mean, well, we could put Kennens like on the third line to really switch it up. And you know what? I might do that because I'm not too happy with Berchke at this point. He's had a pretty up and down season. But let's face it, we're done for. We are dead in the water here. We have to win 4 straight against the Jets. And it's not looking too good. We've scored 3 goals in 3 games. We're being outscored, 9-3 in this series so far. We are screwed. The only question is, will we get another home game? And I'm not exactly hedging my bets on that. But here we go. First period of Game 4. And would you look at that? Scheifele gets the opening goal, but Roussel and Hansen, both from the point, with goals, and we're winning for the first time. Not for the first time, but it certainly feels like the first time. Second period, though, can we hold on to the lead? And we cannot. It's Armia scoring twice because, of course, I called him a weak link. Colin Fontana gets a goal. That sets up this third period. It is 3-3. And, yeah, I'm just waiting for that death blow. Scheifele, Kyle Connor. It's going to be Kyle Connor, isn't it? Hey, Lars Eller gets a goal. And Nikolai Ehlers gets a goal. Okay, now the offense is showing up. It's, a little bit late for that. We might make it a 3-1 series. Scheifele gets a goal. Come on, EA, I said might. At least let us win one game. Fontana gets an empty netter. Yay! We won a game. Woo! 6-4 victory in Game 4. And the road to the comeback doesn't happen. It's not going to happen at all. We got lucky. Now we get the right to lose on home ice here in Game 5. A 6-4 victory, doubling our goal total. We went from 3 goals, period, to 6 goals in one game. Ridiculous. Game 5 here, though, in Minnesota, on home ice. It is time for the season to come to an end. Let's do this. The first period, and Lars Eller with another goal. Glad to see him waking up. That was a dominant first period. I'm shocked, really. Second period, though, it could all fall apart, but it doesn't. Matt Zuccarello makes it a 2-0 lead. And, yeah, time for us to fall off the cliff, right? I'm waiting for it. You know what's coming. Kyle Connor will get 17 goals in the next 3 seconds, and this will be over. Tyler Myers gets a goal. There's one. We have, 6.5 minutes here to hold on. A little bit of insurance would be nice. I'm not liking our chances of that. We have a power play, and we actually didn't need the insurance. Myers ruins the shutout, but the Minnesota Wild have finally decided to show up. We've won 2 consecutive games, and that forces a Game 6 back in Winnipeg. I'm not going to worry about the scouting, really, because I'll have plenty of time to do that. What's losing 2 days of scouting? Because we're going to lose this game, and then we have all summer to scout leading up to the draft. Game 6 in the peg. Let's do this. First period, and we take the lead. It's Matt Zuccarello, and that's interesting. Second period, though, it can all fall apart. It doesn't. Jannik Hansen. And that sets up this third period. All right. Let's see what happens here. This is getting interesting a little bit. I don't want to show any sign of confidence because we've seen what happened. Shattenkirk gets a goal. Why is Grubauer in? Oh, not again, EA. What's up with this? Why is Grubauer in? Oh, shit. 5 minutes to go. Ehlers gets the insurance. And, guys, Fontana with an empty netter. Oh, my God. This game's ridiculous. A 4-1 win in Game 6. The Minnesota Wild have battled back and have forced a Game 7 here in the first round. Is Gudlevskis hurt? Yes, he is. He's going to be out for a couple of weeks from the looks of it. So we're going to call up Ludovic Weber. But I guess the man is going to have to be Grubauer for this next game. Grubauer will get the chance. I mean, I could go with Ludovic Weber, but I think we have to go with Philip Grubauer. I mean, he's been all right. He has a .929 save percentage. He's appeared in a couple of games now because of the random injuries to Gudlevskis. But I think it's just setting in. We forced a Game 7 literally out of nowhere. These random changes in lines have actually kind of paid dividends. Draisaitl's still not doing that well. That third line still pretty much non-existent. I don't get it. I don't get how we forced a Game 7. Doesn't really look like our team has performed that well. But at the end of the day, it's Game 7 on home ice against the Jets. So, we're going to lose. You know it. You just, come on. Let's be honest here. YouTuber to viewer. And it's weird calling myself a YouTuber because, I mean, come on. But we're going to lose, right? There's no way we're going to win this. Not a chance. But let's get it over with. No expectations. First period, and it's a goal apiece. Kennens and Adam Lowry from a pretty rough angle beats Grubauer. All right, goal apiece. Second period, will it all turn around? And there's Trouba. And we're down 2-1 heading into the third. All right, yep, there it is. Adam Lowry. Let's end it. All right, EA, you got me. Actually, you didn't because I failed to believe. Kosmachuk with the goal. And the comeback is for nothing as we are getting embarrassed on home ice here in Game 7. But god damn it, we made the Jets earn it. We tried to play the role of spoiler. We couldn't. And for the second straight year, whether it's just getting embarrassed by the Canucks, who we were clearly better than, or scaring the hell out of the Jets into thinking that we might actually come back, we have been eliminated in the first round of the Stanley Cup playoffs for the second year in a row. That is, again, I mean, we knew that was coming. I just, oh, god damn. Whoa, wait a minute. Boston and Montreal? Boston and Montreal in the second round. We'll have to keep an eye on that. But yeah, this season is over. Have the Wild, the Iowa Wild, I should say. Nope, the Iowa Wild didn't even make the playoffs. All right. Well, that will do it then for this episode. I mean, we as I normally do, fuck it. We'll sim ahead to the end of the playoffs. We'll do that and see. That's good. Lefskis is back. You picked a good time to get injured, buddy. Actually, you know what? I'll sim up to this because it's going to take a while anyway. And we'll take a look at the awards. All right, so we've reached the end of the season, and let's see who took home the awards and the cup. And the cup goes to Dallas over Boston in 6 games. Boston beat Montreal in 5, Toronto in 7, and then lost to Dallas in the final. Winnipeg got their, not their asses handed to them, but they lost in 6 to the Winnipeg Jets. And in the AHL, the Grand Rapids Griffins, because I don't know why I always say Griffiths. It's Griffins. It's not Andy Griffith, for Christ's sake. Yeah, regardless, the Bruins and the Pirates lose in the first round. That's just, just keep twisting that knife, EA. You bastards. But we'll take a look at the awards. The Jets' reign of back-to-back cups has come to an end. I did not mean to switch there. So let's see. Player awards. Sagan, for the second year in a row, wins the Art Ross. He also wins the Hart. Ivan Provorov wins the Norris. Sagan wins the Lady Byng. The Calder to Mark Jankowski. Kari Lettinen with the Conn Smythe. That's a pipe dream, isn't it? The Vezina to Henrik Lundqvist. The Jennings to Lundqvist. The Masterton to Griffin Reinhart. The Selke to Bergeron for the second year in a row. Sagan wins the Lindsay. And Kane wins the Rocket Richard. Did we take home any hardware in the AHL? Matt Grzelcyk. Wow, Matt Grzelcyk with the most goals. That's interesting. He's a defenseman. Alrighty then. Let's see. He also took home some other awards, but nothing. Eriksson Ek, who was kind of a prospect of ours, we got nothing. So overall, what appeared to be a decent season just ends with a flat nothing, walk away with a sour taste in your mouth. But that'll do it for this episode, guys. That'll do it for Season 3. Of course, in the next one, we will take care of the off-season. It might be a little bit of a bigger off-season. I might make some bigger moves to really shake up this team. I'm not sure yet. We'll have to see how that pans out. But as always, I want to thank you guys so much for watching. If you did enjoy, make sure to hit that like button. It helps out the channel. Subscribe if you haven't already to continue following this series. And I will see you guys in the next
a week, or is it only a couple days?
Maybe it's a week, but they might extend it a bit more.
Rounded up by Alexei.
Early August, from what I'm aware of.
Line to Irwin. Shoots one.
Oh, good try.
Away.
That was a weird save animation. Almost looked like it warped with his glove.
It kind of was, yeah.
Dave's
Oh, by the way, did you